Do you want to see me struggle with coding puzzles? Well, too bad, cause you're watching this. This is The Farmer Was Replaced. A fun little coding game where... Oh, hang on a second, I need to kill this code. I don't want to get seizure. Anyway, this is our drone and our field. What we do in this game is write code. This is some simple code I've written last time, and what it does is makes the drone plant all of these crops and then harvest them as well. Currently we've got three main resources: hay, wood and carrots. We use these resources to unlock a bunch of stuff in this skill tree. Can I call it a skill tree? It's not a skill tree, it's an unlock tree. Shut up. So how does this work currently? Well, we simply traverse the whole farm. If the drone can harvest an item, it harvests it. Then we plant the trees in this zigzag pattern so that they can grow faster. That's like a coding puzzle that's in the game. So two trees adjacent to each other would grow much slower. That's why we have this. So only on certain spots we actually plant them. And then the last two columns are filled with carrots, where we first need to till the ground, and the rest is just kept with hay, so grass. Then the drone moves, and this whole thing repeats. Now today's challenge is gonna be going to another coding puzzle, which is the pumpkins. So let's unlock them and see what's gonna happen. Alright, so the way pumpkins work is that they merge together. So where's my field? Where the fuck is my field? Oh, there it is. Under this text. Right, so if I plant this whole field full of pumpkins, they're all gonna merge into a one massive pumpkin. And then depending on the size of it, we get bigger yield. The problem is that the pumpkins individually can die. There's a 20% chance of them dying, which kind of means that we need to replant those dead ones until we're sure that they've merged. Now, if we have a 1x1 pumpkin, we only get 1 in return. 2x2 is 2 cubed, so 8. 3x3 is 27. 4x4, 64. And 5x5 should be 125, right? Yes, that's it. But 6x6 would be 6 times 6 times 5. So I guess the optimal thing here is to just create a 5x5 pumpkins. I guess so. And also they kind of cost carrots to even plant. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is create a new piece of code, call this pumpkins, and try to get something going. Now what we're always gonna have to do is till the ground. So the ground is tilled, we can plant carrots and pumpkins. Good. Now we don't want this. We just want to plant pumpkins always. So if get entity type is none, that means there isn't anything planted. We plant a pumpkin. So far so good. Now, where do we actually harvest? Well, we kind of need to go through the whole field and see that everything is planted. No pumpkins have died, and only once we've done that can we actually harvest. So let's have a boolean value here, can harvest, which starts at false. No, not that. I guess you initialize it like this. And whenever you plant a pumpkin, can harvest is false. We've just planted something, we can't harvest it. And once we go through the whole field, where do we set it to true? Also, what the hell am I doing with the variable names? Oh, because this is a function. Oh, I see. That's why the game suggested that. Now, would something like this work? So this is still the same, right? We till the ground if needed, and if there's nothing on the ground, we plant a pumpkin. Then we've got these two booleans, all planted and can harvest. All planted means we've planted pumpkins everywhere, and can harvest is basically like, yeah, go ahead, they aren't dead. So it's first set to false. Once we go through the whole loop, we set it to true. So obviously we've planted all of them, right? But we can't just yet know for sure that they haven't died. So then the drone goes again, and if it goes through the whole thing without turning it to false, which I guess I have to say here, all planted equals false, When we plant a pumpkin, we don't yet know. You repeat. And then if all is planted finally, so no pumpkins have died, you can actually harvest. So set harvest to true, and then this triggers, you harvest the pumpkins, and you're done. And I'm kind of thinking this should be the first thing to do, because then on the same spot you should be able to plant. Okay, so like that. That should work, right? Let's try doing that. So run the code, and yeah, it's planting pumpkins everywhere. Now you check if they're all planted, and we've encountered a problem. The problem being that they can't grow in time for the whole pumpkin to merge. So see, some of them disappear, and yeah, now it all got harvested, that's great, but sometimes they can't merge quickly enough and the drone harvests them as well. Our drone is simply too fast, but that can be fixed once we expand. So by that upgrade, now the field is much bigger, and this isn't working, so let's try again. Some are dead, sure, so replant those. Now go through, all of them should be fine, except for that one. That one died. Have I messed up? So some died, right? Oh yeah, I get it. Sometimes they died too late, so the drone has already seen them twice while growing, but they die after that. We need much bigger field. No more speed upgrades for us. 500 pumpkins, that's not that much. Now these are indeed 5x5, so we should be getting 125 per harvest. Yeah, that one died, see? And the drone didn't notice at all. Yeah, that one died. Now it should be fine, and there we go. He should see them all now and harvest. Nice. We've got over 600, so let's expand once more. Rerun this code. 6x6, so we're getting a little less pumpkins, or like little less yield per pumpkin. Overall, it's still worth it, but the drone is still too quick. Can I slow it down somehow? I could do a couple of flips with the drone. Oh crap. We now need bones to expand. Right, so no more expansions. What can we buy with the pumpkins? Yeah, so we need these dinosaurs and the cacti and the mazes. Okay, so everything costs pumpkins, right? So let's upgrade the yield of the pumpkins using carrots, upgrade yield of the carrots using wood, and I think we're soon gonna run out of carrots. So what I'm gonna do is kill this program, run our main function, which again is gonna plant carrots only in this area. No carrots here because we ran out of wood, but as the trees grow, we should be getting wood back. Yeah, look, we're back at it. Now, there was an error. Didn't have required items to plant carrots. Yes, because we ran out of wood. I told ya. So the next thing I would like to look into is watering. This makes plants grow faster, which we could actually use when planting the pumpkins. So how does this work? Plants grow faster if the ground is watered. Linear scaling of the speed growth. Actually, we want to keep the plant watered as much as possible. The ground dries up over time. 1% current water per second, randomly, roughly, and every 10 seconds, 1 tank of water is automatically added to the inventory. Oh, that's nice! Because in the original version of the game, we would have to buy the water thingies. What's it called? Buckets. No, what's it called again? Tanks. There we go. And a tank can hold 0.25 water. Alright, we need to upgrade watering so that we can get more tanks per second. Keep just upgrading this, it's super cheap. Yeah, keep going. You've got so much wood. You've got so much wood, and we are out of wood. Anyway, now we get over 1 a second. And so what I think I should do is code some watering. I'm an idiot. Watering. There, whatever. So how do you water a cell, a field? I would say that if get water, is it? Yes, if get water, what do you return, you asshole? If get water is below 0.75, that means we can water it to bring it closer to 1 without wasting any water. So that will be use item, items dot water. Yes, is that it? Did I just solve watering? That can't be that simple, can it? Water and water. Are you... Wait, what? Is this it? Seriously? How do you do functions? Yeah, I want functions. Define your own functions. Yes, let's unlock that, which means that now I can use define, create a function, and call it. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I don't really want to read it. But I should, because I don't really understand this stupid language. It's gonna bite me up in the ass quite soon. Anyway, let's define this as a function. So, define water as a verb. Do it like that? I forgot. Can I run this? Yeah, okay, cool. It doesn't do anything. The drone has stopped. Good. So, can I now call it? Call the function here. So, call water. Did you water the ground? Yeah, it changed the shape. Look, it's dark. Yes, so we're using the watering feature. Good. I said good. So this is a file we're no longer going to be needing. But here, when planting the pumpkins, after I've planted a pumpkin here, I should actually use the water thingy. Not after planting it. Always. I should be using it always. Yeah, so after possibly planting a pumpkin, you should always water the ground. There. Now, does it work? Does it like see the file, or do I have to import it? No, it doesn't see the file. So, it's never been defined. It does appear to be defined in the file watering, but I have to unlock imports. That's not how it used to work. 1000 pumpkins, we've got that. So just to keep my code clean, I'm importing this shitty file over to this one. Import file name. Good. Holy shit, that's a lot of TLDR. Yes, that's what I need. Import can be quite intuitive. This is annoying. Hi, can you read it for me? There's too many letters. No way, I'm reading that. So what I can do, I hope, is say import watering. There, shit. Did you forget to import that? You probably have an import cycle. What the fuck? Do I have to say not import watering, but import water from watering, like that? Like specifically say what function I'm importing? No, I can't. What the fuck am I doing wrong? So, import file name. There you go. That's what I did. Yes, that's... Oh, okay, I see. So I just say import watering, like that. But here I have to say watering dot water. That's how you use it. Yes, that's how you use it. Good. So you're watering the ground everywhere, but only the first cell seems to be properly watered. Why is that? You should be watering everything. You busted. Yeah, now it's nice and brown. Like technically, I should let the drone hover in place and water the ground up to over 0.75. I don't think that's really needed. But now it seems, yeah, look, the pumpkin is growing much faster now. I solved it. So these are dead. Like, is there a situation? No, look at how fast they're growing. There's no longer the problem where the drone sees a pumpkin twice while it's still growing and then it dies and the drone thinks it's still there. Now, are we losing water? No, we're not. We're gaining water because we're no longer using that many buckets. Oh, now we lost a lot of water again, but now we don't have to water it anymore. So it's going up. No, it's not. It's going down. Come on, go up. We might be losing water. Anyway, we need to upgrade this more. And for that, we need wood, a lot of it. So, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Nice. Let's increase the yield of pumpkins a bit more. Nice. Now, we could unlock sunflowers or fertilizer. Fertilizer lets us grow plants instantly. It could be actually quite nice for the pumpkins, because maybe they wouldn't like have the chance of dying even, you know? Look at how big it is. I love this. And what we should actually do is borrow from this code and include the pumpkins. Oh, we're out of carrots. So yeah, let's run this code. And what I want to do is plant pumpkins only somewhere. Like a bit of everything is what we're gonna do. All right, I've got stuff. Let me show you how it works. No, I don't have stuff. It's not working. Hang on. Let me put some brackets in to see if this has fixed it. There must be a... Oh, wait, I know. This bullshit. I have to write or. Right? Yes. I think. Anyway, this is basically these two pieces of code smushed together. This one with the carrots and trees and shit, and this one with the pumpkins. So what I'm doing here is, if you're on the first two columns or rows, you just do the normal code. So harvest, plant trees in the zigzag pattern, and then somewhere you plant the, what's it called? Carrots. It shouldn't be I is bigger than 1. I'm just gonna do J is bigger than 2. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm watering the trees and the carrots. And there's normal harvesting as well. Then for pumpkins, we have to till the ground as well and then do this can harvest, if harvest bullshit. Does this work? And I'm gonna, believe in myself and call this farmer. Let's do it. Run the code, please. So far it's working, and there should be a 4x4 mushroom. That's not a mushroom, that's a pumpkin. Holy crap, it's working. And the pumpkin isn't fully yet, they died, so wow, this is working so beautifully. And the trees are getting watered as well, so they're growing a lot faster. I don't actually think, let's remove that. I don't think we need to water the trees. So let's save some water. And I think we need maybe more carrots. So I've got J is bigger than 2. That's where you plant carrots. Let's actually do J is smaller than 2. So these two first rows should be carrots. Oh, look at that. It's magnificent. I love it. So in time, this should hopefully create profit. Because, carrots cost wood, pumpkins cost carrots. But overall, profit. Can we upgrade shit? I like upgrading stuff. We're not getting enough grass, not enough hay in the slightest. 26,000 wood, holy shit. Let's do better everything. Yeah, better watering, not too much, better carrots. Much better carrots, better pumpkins. What else? I want to do much better watering and trees and shit. But I can't. I ran out, but I am really, truly happy with this. I hope that you aren't disappointed because I wasn't swearing enough or wasn't running into too many issues. And that's simply because I kinda know what I'm doing. Like, at least for now, the pumpkins I have solved before already. The other puzzles are gonna be shit. I just noticed that I'm running out of hay, which pisses me off. That means way too many freaking carrots. Yeah, now we're turning profit. That's more like it. Better pumpkins. Better carrots. Come on, give me some wood. Come on, give me some wood. Just a little more. There you go. Yes, great carrots. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you next time, where we conquer the... I haven't decided yet. Maybe the fertilizer and sunflowers. We'll see. These are some amazing puzzles I'm looking forward to. So this should be fun.